This recording is the second part of a conversation between S.A. Joseph D. Pistone and Benny Lefty Ruggiero.
You're going to be sent for. You're going to be sent for. And I promise you one thing. Nothing's going to happen to you. Because I stuck up for you all the way. I warned you. I'm not giving you up. I'll die with you. But you know what? I want this guy's head. I got to have his head. Because he's looking for mine. I said, tell you what, Anthony Milne. I get you in a car with him, I shoot him in the head. If you're in the way, you die too. I said, I'll put 2 bullets in his eyes. And I specify what kind of a caliber it's going to be. You stop at my door, I'll shoot you right in the head. Because you're not my friend.
I said, Lefty, why do I want to get inducted? Why do I want to be a wise guy? I'm having a good time now. And he says, Donnie, you can lie, you can steal, you can cheat, you can kill, and it's all legitimate. In their world, that's all legitimate. That's the way they think.
Joe Pistone, also known as Donnie Brasco.
I was an FBI agent for 27 years, spent 6 years in an undercover capacity, infiltrated the Bonanno crime family, Mafia crime family out of New York City. They made the movie Donnie Brasco off of my book, My Undercover Life in the Mafia. I was fortunate in that the movie is probably 80 to 85% on the money, and Johnny Depp was 100% on target, as was Al Pacino. As Lefty Two Guns, Lefty was basically my mentor, so to speak, and partner in the Bonanno family. When he went out and hit, he'd like to use 2 guns. I was proposed for membership. I was going to get made in December, and the end of July of that year, we ended our operation. Basically, I grew up in Paterson, New Jersey, and I was basically a street guy. I was fortunate enough to go to college, go into naval intelligence, and I always wanted to be a cop, so once I got out of naval intelligence, I applied for the FBI and became a special agent. And being a street guy, there wasn't too much I had to learn about the street and about mobsters and gangsters. How I come up with the name Donnie Brasco is, I had read it somewhere and I liked it. My middle name was Donald, so you know I knew I would answer to it. I just figured it was a good name to go with. When I first infiltrated the Bonanno family, Carmine Galenti was the boss of the family. And he was one of the architects of the drug importation routes for heroin into the United States. And also, he had gotten into his head that he was going to be the boss of bosses. All the families in the Mafia are ruled by the commission. The Mafia commission is basically, they have 5 families in New York and they have 5 bosses of each family, and they're all equal. You know, they might meet today and then they might not meet for 3 or 4 years. But what they do is they set the rules for the Mafia families throughout the country. Well, he wanted to go where he was 1 step above the commission. So all the bosses had to come to him to settle disputes and everything. And the other bosses, the other families, they decided he had to go. So that's why they whacked him out. They killed him. My captain, for most part, was a guy by the name of Sonny Black Napolitano. Sonny Black because he dyed his hair black. Sonny was a gangster, a real gangster. But Sonny wasn't a 24-hour gangster. And what I mean by that was there were times when you can talk to Sonny about other things besides the mob. You know, some guys that I hung with, all they wanted to do was talk about illegal activities and about the goings-on within the family. With Sonny, I could go out, have dinner with him, or have a cup of coffee with him, and talk about other things. But he was a stone-cold gangster. You can't spend 7 days a week, you know, almost 365 days a year with guys and not have some kind of bond. But it wasn't a bond where I ever wanted to go tell them, hey, look, you know, you go on the lam because I'm an FBI agent, you know what I mean? That never happened. Because if they found, you know, they're not going to think of me as an undercover agent. They're going to think of me as an informant. In fact, they had some sit-downs over me where guys wanted to have me killed. If Sonny Black would have lost his sit-downs, I would have been killed. During the course of the undercover operation, you know, I was given contracts to kill a couple wise guys. Of course, I never carried them out because as an FBI agent, even in an undercover capacity, you can't carry out a contract. Now, if it meant my life or the gangster's life, it definitely was going to be him. When I was proposed for membership, that's one of the things that Sonny and Lefty had to vouch, is that I was in on a hit. And they said, yeah, I was. They lied. If you have the ability to generate a lot of money, the guy that you are under, he's gonna lie for you.